So hi guys, welcome back. Here I am watching a highly requested series, which is 86. I somewhat kind of read and saw what this was about and stuff like that. It does seem pretty interesting. I'm gonna give episode 1 a try, and I don't know if I'll do the whole series, but we're gonna see how episode one goes. And yeah, I'm going in for the most part pretty blind, but I think I kind of got a little gist of what this is like, about the whole war aspect and stuff like that, but I'm not actually sure what I'm in for. So without further ado, let's go! Right. That's what I remember. It was like they're all just out to die. Okay, well this sounds straight evil. You don't like that they're winning? They're killing it? Sorry, I don't even know the dude, but I already hate him. Anyone that goes around calling people pigs that are not pigs, I don't like. Right, I saw her, and oh my god, why? Is that Esteth? I'm not sure how you pronounce her name to this day. What's the show called again? I watched that a long time ago. Esteth? I have no idea how to say her name. But from Akame ga Kill. Like, that's literally the first person I thought of when I saw her design. 85 districts. So what, 86 is the 86th district and they just use them to, like, die? Why not go out with your friends and family today? So District 86 is just used for, like, death and they're just fighting. Wait, is that true? It's not true. See? Not that any people are on board, that's because y'all not considering them people. So they're calling them drones, but there's people in them. And so the people think that these are just drones, but there are actual people in there. From what, District 86? Because they probably don't know that a District 86 exists. I don't know, I'm just kidding. Pigs in District 86. Well, the drones have people in them. Am I tripping? They're not drones. Do they breathe and bleed just like us? Like, am I confused? What kind of question? What kind of question? I don't, sis, why are you asking that question? What kind of question? Like, what kind of question? Am I missing something? Am I missing something? So she's in charge of the unit? That makes me want to cringe so hard. It's literally not a pig that's speaking to you though. Like, I don't... I can't. I really can't. She knows that. She knows that. We're in tune, but it's just like... It's so obvious though. What kind of like weird discrimination, like why would one district be treated as pigs And in human, he literally called her human lady. I guess because what? They're being cast aside as drones, but like y'all are so not drones and everybody knows it. Everyone that knows about this knows y'all are not drones. So I'm not understanding why. Why that makes me proud? I don't know. Sorry, somewhat? Oh. Sis, go off. Officially, so yeah, it's like a secret. It's a secret. Oh my, I knew, I was so like, yeah, like even the enemy doesn't even know there's probably humans in there. That bothers me. Like, why are they treated like that? It's true that people are always so quick to be a more powerful group over another group, but like, I feel like there has to be more reason for why 86 is treated this way. Unless they were a district bred simply for this. They use real eggs and real milk. What? Dang, what y'all be using? Ooh. Dang, she has a sweet tooth. That's so cute. Oh, she's getting her one. That transition though. Oh, Handler wants all members. She is not vibing with it, bro. You know what? I think I would be just as pissed. Think about it. You've been doing this. You've been going through handlers probably. You've been doing this. They keep switching out handlers and you probably keep getting people that really just don't care about you. Like y'all just pigs, as they say, or like drones. Over and over again, and then there's this one person, one in your eyes, wanting to come through being a saint. It's like, man, you're just like the rest of them. Nothing's changing. Like how like who are you to apologize? Like I swear, I actually understand how the girl that got mad. I understand how she feels. Like yeah, there's real people dying on my end though. On my end, not yours at all. You're about to go back and eat your little chiffon cake and you're a creeper. Like, on my end though, we actually out here dying in like secret and stuff. And you're saying things like, I'm so sorry about you. And I'm like, yeah, okay, but that amounts to nothing. You know what I mean? I can understand the like disgusted frustration. And it's so not even her fault really. I can understand completely the like disgusted frustration that comes with like someone else pitying you or like feeling sorry for you, and then at the same time you almost feel like, what, do you just want attention? Do you want to play the good girl when you're not in truth, like nothing is changing here? You know, it's just how does I need to know how the Reaper, how does Undertaker drive them to that point? Considering where they're like the end that they are on, they're just like the drones, right? Like how does he drive? How do they drive their handlers off the rails? I was about to say. Like, you know, it's like their life is completely different, and just hearing your, it almost sounds like half-assed, like sympathy. Like, it doesn't sound right. It's like, don't talk to me. Anyways. See, this is what you're not gonna do. You're not about to make me fall in love with these characters just to kill them off after. Please don't do this. It's like, when you choose anime, you choose pain. I already have to your eternity to deal with, like, come on. That's a vibe. So they're really like, they draw the handler and they have like their own little chart of like, we got rid of them, like they, is this their little way of fighting back? Let's destroy our handlers. Is that Undertaker? The fifth handler is the one we heard in the beginning, right? That like lost it and got all like, stop that. I ain't gonna sleep because of y'all. Sorry. I understand completely what that drawing is. Oh yeah, I just noticed the blue hair is a thing of their people. Sorry, I just noticed. Welcome as closest to heaven. I wonder why this sculpture is here. Why is this sculpture here? Welcome to the base closest to heaven. Because you die there all the time. I think once you get there, you're closest to dying. That's really depressing. Why do they have that there? Do they have to have it there? What happened? They hack the system or something? It like... Whoa, they need to stop with these transitions. They need to stop. I'm in a whole like, and then they're like, come on now. Shit. Chill with these transitions. Oof. I'm so mad because this is not even allowed. It pisses me off that they're doing something they're not even allowed to be doing. It's like they're trying to have drones fight each other, right? This is supposed to not have any fatalities. And yet they're still forcing people to go out. Like, I'm so mad about it. It's gonna take him out of his misery. Are you joking? I just met you, homeboy. I thought you had a really cool design. That's messed up, man. Is he the one that oh my god, is he the one that does that most often? Oh my gosh. But you know, I think it's so crazy. Damn. What does it mean when it becomes red? Able to go? My brother's voice. What do they mean? You know what's crazy is that they're all in this and death is like literally what they expect. Like, it's a whole different mindset. They don't want to die, but it's like they know it's a thing, so they don't even really dwell on it much, it seems. But it's in the back of all their minds, but they just kind of keep moving on. Like, 129 days till I end my service. Do they get to have proper burials? Do they not usually get a female? Oh, so you're okay, so you are Undertaker. Oh my god, so they're ready to just wreck you. Like, oh my god. She's a nice girl. I completely sympathize with her because I feel like I would also be a caring individual to every person. Like, I understand. I'm her, but I'm also him. Like, if you put me on the side of the handlers, I'm her. But if you put me on the side of the, damn, what do they call it? Well, spearhead, that squadron, I'm him. Like, I'm them. Or whoever that girl was. Like, I'm mad at you. Like, I'm sorry, but the end that you're at is gonna create a whole different you based on the perspective. Like, that's what's so interesting about this, is that I would definitely harbor hostility towards any handler. Because, you know, my circumstance does not change. We're out here to die, period. And the fact that you're here handling our deaths, if you know what I mean, like, it's just gonna, I can't vibe with you. Like, it's just that flipping flower. Anyways. Okay, Spearhead next. I guess that's when we're finally gonna see them and interaction with her. It's alright. So I can definitely see myself wanting to continue and enjoy the series. It does seem pretty good, and I like the double perspective thing going on. And it seems pretty complicated, also frustrating for me. It feels so frustrating for me. I hate discrimination, like, above all, that kind of just baseless discrimination. Like, what? I hope it's not a series that's going to break my heart too much, you know. I really think To Your Eternity is going to overpower that. I don't need anything else, okay? Yeah, so as I was saying before, it's just the overwhelming hostility on the side of the 86. It would be so hard to satiate that, you know? You're just in a district thrown off to the side, called pigs, discriminated against, when you've, like, never met these people. For the most part, I don't think they ever really even meet, and it's just like, they're just treating you as living beings out to die. And the worst part is, I think, because they're human, they have feelings, they have understanding that they don't like what's going on, but it almost seems as if they've accepted it in a way that they almost also think that they're not human. Kind of like, you know, animals, how animals, there are prey animals and they don't like being preyed on, but it's just so their role in life. I feel like they're like that as well. It's like, I think that's, for the most part, all they've known is that their kind is to fight in drones and die. That even though they don't like it, you know, and they fight to survive, it almost seems like it's still a given in their understanding of what their life is, and that is to fight and die. To the point that they look at the handlers as humans, you know, as a different species to them. You know what I mean? That is so depressing. I too would be pretty, like, disgusted or disappointed by anyone from the handler side that tries to act nice with me. If I was one of the people fighting in the drones from 86, I would also be like, shut the up. Like, don't talk to me. I'm sorry for those that died on your side. Like, bitch. Don't you dare. I'm telling you, do any of y'all feel what I'm saying? It's like, I wouldn't be the type that would be like, oh my god, there's one that understands. I'll just be like, shut up. Shut up. Like, unless you're trying to do something about this, if you're trying to actually show I'm sorry for y'all dying, we're trying to find a new way to do this out here in these streets. Like, if you tell me that, I am fighting for the cause. I keep going to meetings. I keep this to like stop this. Maybe then I'd be like, I. But if not, if you're gonna keep coming back each time, just telling me I'm sorry for your loss, I'd be so mad. Don't talk to me. On the other hand, although I'm saying this, I would probably be her. This is what's interesting. Even though I'm saying that, I would be so mad if I was in 86. If I was her, I would be her. Like, I couldn't just act as though I don't care. Like, I'm really just gonna be like, okay, bye, thanks for your work. And just that's it? Me too. I mean, maybe I'd hold back if I knew what the others are feeling like by me saying what I'm saying. But at the same time, I feel like, isn't it better though than if I just treated you coldly? I didn't say anything and didn't acknowledge your existence, your life. So even me, I'd feel like I'd have to acknowledge the loss of those that died. Like, I'd have to acknowledge it. It's a weird inner contradiction, but it's not a contradiction. It's like, if I was born and raised on their side, I would behave this way, and if I was born and raised on that side, I would behave that way. It's really just a matter of experience, perspective, and all that. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. I can see them obviously becoming maybe a unit that can eventually expel what's going on, considering how she cares about their lives and they don't care to necessarily be, you know, martyrs. So like, I can see how they can somehow work together, and I think it would be so cool if they can one day just like join civilization and this whole thing can end, because what pisses me off so much is how they're doing this illegally. Like, it seems like the drones were created to not have people die in battle, but then they're putting people in the drones, and I'm sure that gives them the upper hand probably. You know, I think having human interaction, human control is probably stronger than just having drones. Maybe? I don't really know. That might actually not be true at all. But the fact that they're doing that, it's like, I'd like to know really why. If it is because they have the upper hand that way, or whatever it is, I don't know, but I don't like it. I hate that they're not even supposed to be doing that. It's like, I can't root for the nation that way, you know? Anyways, yeah, I'm liking that series. It's a pretty interesting concept. It seems very different, honestly. I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Thanks so much for recommending, and thank you for watching. I want you guys to leave how y'all feel. Comments down below. No spoilers if you can. No spoilers, please. And I'll see y'all again in my next video. So thank you, and bye!